EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, this unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The Cardinals had 4-9 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, it's Conner. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Murray going to throw. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. On 1st and 10 is Conner. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it looked like it marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high-percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Open man here is Benson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Benson running right. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
First down, Seattle.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 7. Henry up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. Back to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. We're scoreless after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Check.
Inside handoff. Henry pushes him over. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try to stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
Go! Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Mark Andrews, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Murray now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Here's Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the counter, it's Conner. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
A gain of 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Shotgun now from Murray. And Walker has it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A give up the middle with Benson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new 2nd down. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Flush to his right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up. By Devin Witherspoon. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're coming to this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Dragon 60. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st down, Seattle.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Back to throw now on 1st down. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
The handoff, running left, Henry. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On the jump. Get it. Ready.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Cardinals still there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now 2nd and 3. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
At the 42-yard line.
A final shot before half from Murray. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off for
A 2-touchdown game. 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Horton. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Come on.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. 2nd and 9 now. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. From the gun, Murray. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's good for a Cardinals. First and 10.
Play fake. Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Now Murray again. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Going for it. Here's Benson. 20. Down to the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cardinals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feeling.
Yeah, it's either right there on the brink, aren't they?
10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Seahawks.
Now a handoff to Henry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the scrimmage. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. 10 carried out for Derrick Henry. And he is going to have the Seahawks first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Running from the gun with Henry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And they're going to have another first down as a tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Here we go, here we go.
A first down carry for Henry. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That's good for a Cardinals.
To throw, it's Murray. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Throwing now is Murray. That's complete to McBride. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Murray. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Murray now. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Dorian Mafe. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Shotgun now from Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 3rd and 3. Here's Murray. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing again, Murray. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. That one looks like he'll throw here. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. yards, the final tally. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And the busy night for Henry continues. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. The right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And his kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Oh, what a move. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. Now, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
13 yards on the play.
So the victory here for Seattle. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining